Let's read the story. What? Cried Granny, an almost bedtime story by Kate Lum and pictures by Adrian Johnson. Here is Patrick. He's the boy. He's gonna go spend the night at his granny's house. I see milk and cookies, and here's a little dog. Let's find out what happened. This is the dedication page. This book is dedicated to the real Patrick, of course, and for Gran. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Patrick who was having his first sleepover at his granny's house. Here is the granny, and here is the boy, Patrick. As the sun began to set, Granny said, "Patrick, dear boy, it will be dark soon. Time to get ready for bed." "But Granny," said Patrick. What's he going to say? "I don't have a bed here." What's his granny going to do? "What?" cried Granny. She ran out to her yard where some tall trees were growing and chopped one down. What is she going to do? Look at her. What is Granny doing? She's sawing, she's measuring, she's hammering. She carried it to her workroom, opened her toolbox, and made Patrick a fine bed. Here's all her plans. Then she painted it a restful shade of blue, put a comfy red mattress on it, and took it to the bedroom. "There you are, dear boy," said Granny. "Now climb into bed, lay your head on the pillow, and sail off to dreamland." "But Granny," said Patrick. "I don't have a pillow here." "What?" cried Granny. She ran out to her hen house, woke up the chickens, and collected a big batch of feathers. What is she going to make? Let's turn the page and see. She took them to her sewing room, where she made a bag out of cloth. Then she stuffed it with the feathers, sewed it up neatly, and gave it to Patrick. Here she is, making a pillow. "There you are, dear boy," said Granny. "Now climb into bed, lay your head on the pillow, tuck the blanket under your chin, and I'll kiss you good night." Look, here's his TV, here's his toys. "But Granny," said Patrick, "I don't have a blanket here." Uh-oh. "What?" cried Granny. She ran outside and headed for the hills where a flock of fat sheep were snoozing. She sheared off some of their wool and ran right back home. She had to climb the mountains. She came back. Oh my goodness, she's up here with the sheep. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then she has to go back. Oh my goodness, let's turn the page and see what she does. She took the wool to her basement, spun it into yarn, knitted a fuzzy, warm blanket, and dyed it the prettiest shade of twilight purple. When it was dry, she carried it upstairs and spread it on the bed. Oh my goodness, look at all that she is doing. "Now, dear boy," said Granny, "climb into bed, lay your head on the pillow, tuck the blanket under your chin, give your teddy bear a hug, and turn out the light." "But Granny," said Patrick. "Oh no, I don't have a teddy bear here." Oh my goodness. "What?" cried Granny. Oh no, let's turn the page. She grabbed her emergency sewing kit, tore down the living room curtains, cut, sewed, stuffed, added button eyes and a red ribbon, and made a teddy bear for Patrick. Look how huge it is. She has to get a ladder to finish sewing the ears. Let's turn the page. "Now, Patrick," cried Granny, "climb into bed. Lay your head on the pillow. Tuck the blanket under your chin. Give your teddy bear a hug. And go to sleep." "But Granny," said Patrick. Oh no. "It's morning." "What?" cried Granny. The end. Oh my goodness, Granny did all of that work, and it just ended up being the morning. She did all that work, and it took all night to complete it. I hope you liked that funny story. The end.